Welcome to Fabulosity For You, and my name is Angie. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please hit the subscribe button and subscribe, and then click on the notification bell so when I upload a video, you'll be the first to know. Like this video and make a comment. This channel is about fashion, beauty, and life. And if this is not your first time visiting my channel, welcome back, my queens. Queens, I've been waiting all week to talk with my queens. And I got all fly for my queens. Tonight is ladies' night. And I have on a Versace jacket. And I have on a Versace necklace. And I have on a pair of jeans with some Versace boots. And I'm ready to talk to my queens tonight. The eyeglasses of today, the sunglasses are Versace, and they are vintage. Okay, the case is all damaged. I had these glasses for a very long time, but they're oldies, but still goodies. They have the Versace on the side and crystal. And so these are the glasses for today. Okay, so my queens, tonight we are going to talk about the top 10 tips for a healthy relationship. Okay, so this video is for women of all ages. It's for women that are in committed relationships. It's for women that are married. No matter how long you've been married, we all can use some advice. This video is even for single women, because if you don't have a man today, when you have your man, you'll know what to do. So my queens, let's begin. Okay, so we're gonna go with tip number 1. Don't be a parole officer in a relationship. Give your mate a little freedom and space of his or her own. Now, you might say, Angie, what does that mean? What this means, ladies, my queens, is that when your man want to go play some golf, let him go. Your man want to go have breakfast with his friends, let him go. Your man wants to go to watch a sports game, let him go. We don't have to go everywhere our men go. And don't feel like, well, if I'm not with him, no telling where he going. You have to have you have to understand that you have to have trust. Now, if you have a trust issue, then you guys need to rectify that. But at the end of the day, everybody needs time away. Because, see, when your man is gone, doing what he's doing, and having his time, then you need to be having yours. And then when y'all both come together, you're less stressed, you both are in better moods, and you can have a good night. So it's very important to a relationship to have some freedom. Number 2, don't be a private investigator. Do not search for problems in a relationship, because what is done in the darkness will eventually come to light on its own. My queens, when your man go to sleep, or go get in the shower, don't go through his pockets or wallet unless you're trying to get some money. I'm just trying to be funny. I'm just joking. But no, don't go through his stuff. Don't go in his wallet and see, oh, did he have a phone number in here? Don't check his phone. Because once again, if you got a trust issue, then you need to figure that out, you guys, and you need to work it out. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to look for trouble. You don't want to keep searching for something. Whatever is going on, which is probably nothing, but if it is, what's in the dark will come to light. So it's not your job to try to figure it out. It's just not. And some women are so tricked out, they follow their man. Let me tell you something, ladies. You're showing your insecurities. Okay? It's just not worth all of that, all the drama, all the troubles. Just leave all that stuff alone and let life take its course, if there's anything to take. Number 3, be a lady in public and sensual in the bedroom. Now, I believe this is self-explanatory, so we're going to keep going. We're going to keep it pushing. Okay? Number 5, don't sleepwalk in a relationship. Pay attention to your man. Oh my God. Ladies, my queens, pay attention. It's important to make sure that your man is satisfied in the relationship. You want to make sure he's satisfied physically, mentally, and emotionally, and spiritually. You got to pay attention to your man. Because there's some women out here that's waiting to meet your good man to feel like he's taken for granted at home, or he not being fulfilled or satisfied. Better stay woke. Number 6, share in the spirit. My queens, you have to worship together. God in a relationship is very, very important. If you guys don't go to church together, then you should pray together. Praying together brings intimacy in a relationship. And always remember, a couple that prays together stays together. Now, you guys know I got a book called A Couple That Prays Together Stays Together. But really, God in a relationship is everything. Number 7, respect. Always respect your man. Ladies, sometimes we can be disrespectful to our man. Ladies, sometimes, my queens, we can make a man feel less than a man. And I'm sorry, that's just not the way to go. If you want a healthy relationship, you want your man, to, number 1, have respect for you. And so in order to get respect, you got to give respect. And so, make sure you have respect for your king. Because the same way you are the queen in your house, he is the king. And you got to understand that. You want respect, you better give respect. The respect falls up under a great big umbrella. When you respect, first of all, you need to respect yourself. And when you respect yourself and you give your man respect, then you will have respect. So you don't want to do anything to your king to make him feel like he's not a king. And so it's very important, my queens, to let your man be the man in his household. We are not the man. We are the queens. And the queen sits on her throne and advise her man. But always respect. Number 8. Add spice and variety in your relationship. Don't let your relationship become boring. My queens, I don't care if you've been married for 40 years. You have to keep the spice going. What you did to get your man, you need to keep doing and even do more. A lot of women become very complacent in their marriage or in their relationship. Oh, we've been together a long time. I ain't got to do that for him no more. Oh, you know what? That man ain't going nowhere. I don't have to do this no more for him. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I did that just to get him. I got him now. That's a real big mistake in a relationship, especially a marriage, if you're married. You feel like, oh, I got him. I don't have to wear no sexy outfits. I can walk around with a rag on my head all day. I got him now. What he gonna do? What he gonna do? Well, my queens, he can do something. He can go out here in these streets and get somebody that's not boring. So, you always want to keep the spice going, the romance going. You need to do that in your relationship. And everything I'm saying, your king need to be doing the same thing as well. Number 9, you want to remain a challenge to your mate. Nobody respects a person that can be walked over all of the time. My queens, I talked about this in one of my videos about a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, about consequences. Consequences are necessary in a relationship, in a marriage. Because if a man can just come in anytime he wants, cuss you out, and you still gonna get up and cook breakfast, and you still gonna cook him some dinner, and you think he gonna respect you. No, he's not. No, he's not. So, you always want to remain a challenge. And my advice is to always have some consequences. That'll keep him on his toes. And number 10, the last tip of the night, is to leave your single life behind. And what that means is you cannot continue to do the same things you did when you were single and expect your relationship to work. Now, this one here is really a very important, because I have talked to so many women and they feel that, hey, Just because I'm married, I'm still that guy was my friend. I have been knowing him for 10 years. I've been knowing him longer than I know my husband. And we are friends. And I'm still going to be his friends. I'm still going to be his friend. Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, your relationship is not going to work out. Because your man, if you saying you're gonna be friends with a guy you've known for a long time before you met your husband, and so then it must be okay for him to have female friends, and that is a no in a marriage or a committed relationship. Because at the end of the day, even if it was your friend, if he's not friends with your husband, then you need to leave him behind. Because I bet you he's not introducing you to his wife or to his significant other. Let me tell you something about a man. I don't care if he's a friend and you done know him all your life, honey. He's waiting for a vulnerable moment. She's waiting for a vulnerable moment with your husband. And so you don't want to open up them can of worms. You don't want to do it. Now, unless that guy is friends with both of you guys, no, you need to leave him behind. And if he was a real friend and you got married, then he wouldn't even still try to be your friend. He would be very respectful and say, out of respect for your marriage, I'm going to stand back because you're married now. That's what he would say. And that's what you would say if he was to get married, your friend. But that's a whole can of worms I don't even want to open tonight because we'll be talking all night. Or you know what? He ain't my mama. I'm not finna. I come home whenever I get ready to come home. I can stay out. I go with my friends. I ain't got to rush home. Nobody's saying you have to rush home. But when you're married, you can't stay drinking with your friends all night. You're married. Or you in a committed relationship. And in my last video, I talked about that. I talked about house rules. Every couple needs to have them. And so you just have to understand that what you did when you were single, you're not single no more. And so you have to make changes. My queens, if you have some kings you would like to share this video with, please do so, because everything I said, your man should be doing too. It's a two-way street in a relationship. And this is something that he needs to listen to. Because I've had a friend of mine say to me, I had to show him my receipt because, he needed to know what time I left the store. He needs to know what time you left the store? And you gave him the receipt? I had a friend tell me she can't even go nowhere unless her daughter go with her. Your man won't let you go nowhere unless your daughter go? And you take her everywhere? That shows that your man have a lot of insecurities and trust issues, control issues, and you guys need to figure that out and work it out. But everybody needs freedom. Everybody needs some time for themselves. And so, this video, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching my channel.